pledge allegiance
to
the fact that boys will be boys is not an excuse to be violent or verbally abusive. If one teacher says this behavior is acceptable because a boy has a crush on me instead of calling his parents,
then
that teacher should be reported for conditioning young girls to correlate love with abuse. Accountability and justice for all.
Born from evil wombs. Your mothers were probably f***ing maritally raped. I'm sorry, that's the truth. Your moms were raped by your dad. You guys are a result of f***ing marital rape. That's who you are. That's why you guys are so f***ing demonic with little penises. Small f***ing dicks. You know these people are like, oh, not all men are bad, not all men. I don't give a f***. And like, what about innocent men who get falsely accused? I don't give a shit one time more. You want to know why? What woman in the whole world that has ever been raped or sexually assaulted deserved it? Or was uninnocent enough to deserve it? None of them. So every single victim of a man is innocent, and so you men have to pay with the lives of innocent men getting ruined. Talk about not all men aren't all the innocent guys is because time and time again, the only women, every woman has been innocent that has been a victim of rape is innocent. What about that innocent woman, huh? So you claim to be a national protector and provider, but you cannot limit your own freedom to protect and provide for women. Yet you call yourself a protector and provider. You are not a protector and provider. You are a user and an exploiter. That's what all men are. Even in the womb, you are killing your own mother. If you ever open a biology book, what all men are. Even in the womb, you are killing your own mother. If you ever opened a biology book, if you ever studied about human brain, you would know the female brain is much smarter than a male brain. And that the male fetus tries to kill the mother and the womb really has to work hard to stay alive. You guys are not protectors and providers. Women are. We should end them all. Off yourself. Male suicide rate, like, off yourself. These people, there's no solution but to kill them. Literally, you cannot fix these people. There's no solution but to kill them.
I was just thinking, one of these days, I think we as women are going to have to recognize that we demonize the girlfriends and wives of the men that we are related to, and that we will make exceptions for the men in our lives and kind of let them get away with shit because we are just so willing to believe that they are being puppeted by their wives. Like, this cultural belief about men is that they are so competent and they're the masters of their own universe and they are ultimately in control. They're great leaders. They're very organized. They can handle anything. And then when they start acting in a way that we don't like, when our brothers and our male cousins and our uncles start acting in ways that we find dodgy or we don't approve of, he's being controlled by his bitch wife. Okay. Why does he get to be so powerful that he could rule the world, but also so weak that he's just a little puppet for his wife?